Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my 18 weeks pregnancy update. I have been waiting to do this video. Sorry it took quite long just because I had so much things going on, but the weeks have been going so fast. I'm enjoying every moment of it. I'm excited for the baby growing. So we'll continue with the symptoms. I'll show you my bump. And then yeah, make sure you guys tune in to my videos because there's gonna be so much videos coming out. I was going to do you guys a old wives tale by itself, but luckily it was like a sign because I didn't like the quality of it. So I just realized something, that I'm gonna do you guys an old wives tale because I'm soon going to be having my 20-week scan, which they'll tell me and my husband the gender. I'm also doing a gender reveal, so I thought, why not do an old wives tale first, then do the gender reveal. So I will do the old wives tale, record it before I get my 20-week scan. I'm not gonna know what it is until I finish the video, then go for the scan, then see what it was. I'm gonna read you guys my 18 weeks. First thing I did right was didn't feel as much nausea. So I remember very well with my 18 weeks, I didn't feel as much nausea. It only came if, for example, I'm heading into a car. I've realized that this pregnancy does not like cars. If I'm, let's say, haven't ate for quite long, then it will come. So it's more like a random nausea, but it doesn't come rarely. Second thing I wrote was face feeling better. I can't lie, it's 50-50 because my face still peels, but it looks smooth. Like, it's hard to explain to you how my face is. It's like, it's clear, it's smooth, there's no spots, but my face just peels. Third thing I wrote was wee. And generally, like I've told you guys with all my updates, I do wee a lot. Like, I mean a lot. I feel like I can't hold my wee, especially when I'm walking outside. So I still had a cough. So in 18 weeks, I caught a cough for my daughter. Usually in pregnancies, I don't really get a cough. Like, I don't catch illnesses like that. But in this pregnancy, I did. I wrote sleep good, I'll say. So sometimes I could be sleeping very good. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night for some reason. Either because baby's hungry, or either just because I must have ate something last night and that's another thing. My belly is very sensitive. Very sensitive. Depends on what pizza I'm eating. It will give me diarrhea, for example. Sorry, TMI. I get a lot of loose stools in this pregnancy. So that's another thing, is sensitive stomach and going toilet a lot. So yeah, those are the things that I'm really getting. I wrote in 18 weeks, eating has increased with what I want now. So if you guys have been watching my updates, I have said my appetite has shooted up, even though I was still eating 3 meals a day because I was making myself eat every single day. But this time it's like I don't have to make myself eat every single day, and I'm eating more now. So more snacks, more meals in a day, more striving for things that I like. And that's why I wrote there as well, cravings, pizza, fried food. So for example, you know, if I'm going to buy food outside, what I mainly do love is, like, mainly, and I always go and buy outside, is barbecue wings. I love the barbecue wings and chips outside. It's just, that's the main thing that I would love to eat every time. Potatoes, pastas a lot. I was very into cheese, like pasta baked, but I'm not really into tuna like that. But I wouldn't mind the pasta or the cheese. Chocolate wise, like sweet stuff, I don't really eat that much chocolate. See, that's the thing. I stopped that for the whole first trimester because I was feeling sick. I didn't know peppermint back then. So I was like, what the hell? How the hell? And the only thing could help my sickness back then was if I took a mint in my mouth, or if I took some sweet that was very, you had to find a specific sweet to make my nausea kind of go away. But once I was 14 weeks, I introduced the peppermint tea and it was my life. Oh, my tummy. Oh, my tummy is tightening up. Oh my God. I realized what I do crave for sweet stuff, it's Freddos. It's the frog Freddos. I'll show you a picture. I'm in love with those. Caramel. That is my best thing. I could eat that for days. Only that. So it's like sweets is like specific now what I want. Another thing I wrote was nesting. Now I get nesting and I get OCD. Generally, I've grown OCD in cleaning. Genuinely, you know, I like to do my home, but it's like a weird nesting feeling because I had a nesting with my daughter, so I kind of know the feeling of nesting. Organizing my home, I'm just very into. Like, I've got the motivation. That's another thing, is that I'm very energy as well. Like, I would wake up early sometimes I could wake up very early, like 7-8, and then sometimes in 18 weeks I could like sleep good till like 9ish, but I would feel very good with energy. Then I wrote tiredness. So sometimes tiredness can happen during pregnancies. With me in 18 weeks is when I'm doing things. So this happened like 17 going upwards, my tiredness hidden. So sometimes I could have such an energy all day, and then it would hit like, let's say 5, I would just feel like I wanted to knock out. But I wrote discharge. Now in pregnancies, generally you would get discharging. Mood, I wrote I'm chilled, very like positive, very chilled back. I wrote belly feels the same, but all over I feel big. So for example, this is like with my last daughter, when I was gaining from 13 weeks going upwards, like her pregnancy starting, you know, going 13, going all, I felt like my whole body was gaining together with the bump, if that makes sense. In this pregnancy, I feel like you know, one of those you gain but you're in body shape, like I'm doing gym. That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm in shape, gaining all these good areas. I wrote 18 plus 5 days, belly had bad linger pain, plus diarrhea, sorry, Nando's and chili sauce. So okay, basically, like I said about my sensitive stomach, one day I done myself wedges. That's another thing I'm very into. Like I said, chips, but wedges is my favorite. So I had Nando sauce, and the Nando sauce I have medium is kind of chili, but it's got good flavor. It's like jalapenos type of taste. Now, I was dipping and not realizing in my head that, hello, you got sensitive stomach, you're gonna make yourself have diarrhea. Like, I hope that sensitive stomach does go away when I give birth. As I was taking wedges and I was dipping and I was eating, it just came the wrong time, because at this stage where you're growing as well, usually in pregnancies, women do get, I don't know how to say it, it's called a lingering pain. So it's like a muscle that's in the middle that basically expands because your uterus is expanding, your belly is expanding, everything is expanding, right? When that came, in the morning at 5 a.m, I woke up and I was having diarrhea till at 9. I felt better at 9. Everything came out. I was so happy. Felt back to normal. But I realized, okay, it's the Nando's. Now I can't have no chili inside. And that's another thing, craving, is I love hot foods. Then, once everything felt fine, I thought, oh, the whole thing came out. Lingering pain came involved. And when I'm telling you, it was so painful. It was so painful. I didn't know what to do. It was so bad. Massaging wasn't gonna work it. I literally was in the stage where I thought I needed to go hospital, because I've never had this type of pain. Movement felt a little. 18 weeks going downwards, my movement's really been very low. I could feel it myself. I could feel it move. I could feel it kick now and then, but my husband won't be able to feel it now because I've got interior placenta. Now, if you guys don't know what interior placenta is, I had that with my son. Now, if you have an interior placenta, that's the placenta on top of your stomach. So you're gonna feel, it's common to feel less movement, baby kicking out. It's gonna take time for the father or anyone else to see a kick. Even when they put like a monitor to hear the heartbeat, it might be a bit more difficult for them. Less movements I was feeling, but I could feel them, but my husband can't. I wrote leg cramp and leg twisting. Make sure you guys go on the link below because I put my social medias and I'm all over my social media, okay? I'm there a lot and I'm posting a lot. If you guys want to be interested, head over there as well. But let's go with the video so you guys can see, and I'll see you guys in my next video.